Welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. If you're new here, hi, I'm Danny. I'm a psychic and a stoner, and I love to combine the two, and that's exactly what we're gonna do today, okay? I have some specific downloads, all involving like social media and also just like your presence among the masses, among your community, among people who know you. Before we get into all these downloads from source, you're gonna need a couple things for today's episode. First, you're gonna need something to drink because I will not be responsible for you hooker whores being dehydrated. I am drinking from my super cute new pink water bottle. Got this cute fucking chain, but the chain is loud. The next thing you're gonna need is something to puff on, like the internet makes us say. I don't wanna get age restricted. I don't wanna hear shit about the way I censor myself. My dogs are not fighting, they're playing behind me. This is my Mango Mania from High 90s. It's a little hybrid. Okay, I have a lot to say, and none of it is like step by step, like bullet point shit. It's just like word vomit downloads type of vibe today. So let's just jump the fuck into it. The first thing I want to say, I heard this a long time ago. Don't know who said it, don't know exactly when I heard it, but it has been stuck in my brain for a while now. It's been hiding like in the chambers back there, and the other day it just got pulled out while I was having all these different downloads. So basically, I heard somebody say a long time ago, if you died today, so many people either at your funeral or would post online and say stuff like,
they were such an inspiration, everyone loved and adored them, they made the world a better place, like they will never understand the impacts they had on humanity and on the world.
and it's like, to then tell people while they're alive. But I was thinking about it, and it's like, yeah, that's honestly so true. Like, we often don't tell people as much as we should how we really feel about them. We don't give them their flowers as often as we really should. But I'm here to let you know, you inspire people, you impact the world, you make change. Your existence here is important. Even if you're like, I don't think so, no one's ever told me that, no one's ever made me feel that way. Not everybody's gonna do that. Like, I can't explain it, but like sometimes people just don't say the positive things that they're thinking. I really don't know why. But on the flip side of that, there are also people, this is from source, mind you, there are also people who you inspire, but like without pure intentions. So it comes off more like copycat energy, or it also comes off like they're trying to be just like you, but they'll never even like give you credit. But baby, you're the blueprint. They're doing imitation, baby. You're the inspiration, okay? That was also a download from source. So I'm not the one with the bars here, okay? It's source. Take a hit. Also, just know they'll never tell you that you inspire them if they're doing it from like a less than pure intention. All right, I got a little fun fact for you. This is another download from source. People are keeping tabs on you. They might not be obvious about it, whether it's through fake pages, whether it's through not looking at your story, but only looking at your profile so that it doesn't like snitch on them, or just openly and they don't give a fuck. But the thing is, their kind of jealousy, I guess is what I would call it, or just like hate watching, essentially, it's fueling them to be better because they're like, "Ah, she thinks she's all that. He thinks he's all that. They think they're all that. Well, they're not. I can do that too. Watch me." And it's like, good bitch, better yourself. Put yourself out there. Like no one was fucking stopping you to begin with. So glad that I could inspire you. It's something about the way that you're living your life right now that's making them feel insecure. I don't know if it has to do with just like how authentically you're living. I don't know if it has to do with like the success that you have obviously achieved, or maybe it's honestly just like the energy that you bring that they're like, who the fuck do you think you are? That's not the image in my head I had for you, bitch. And it's like, am I supposed to say sorry? Because I'm not. But it's actually very funny because they're essentially leveling up their own lives to spite you, but you don't even give a fuck. You don't even know what's going on. You're doing your own thing, leveling up in your own way, in your own lane, but still inspiring haters along the way. And then another thing that just kind of like, while I was having these downloads, this just reoccurring theme throughout my head was like, somebody just needs to hear this, that even if no one else is saying you're doing a great job and giving you your flowers, you are. You're doing a great job. So this is me saying it to you, whether they're not telling you because they're intimidated and they just want to like imitate you, whether they're not telling you because they don't like you, so it's like that spite thing, or whether they're not telling you because they're just like watching from afar and they're a fan, but they like I said, not as many people as you think are comfortable just openly complimenting people and like talking to people like that. It's a little weird, but it is what it is. So continue to only seek validation through yourself. Keep doing what you're fucking doing because you're fucking killing it. And continue to not play small, because by you not playing small, not only are you leveling up your life, but again, you're inspiring other people along the way. Take another hit, and then we're going to take a slightly different turn to the downloads that I've been receiving recently. This next one is a gentle reminder from Source that you might be playing into the drama a little bit. And I don't mean a lot. I mean a little itty bitty tiny bit. When I say you, I mean me. I mean we. I mean us. We are one, but I'm also talking mostly about myself. Anyway, let's get into it. After a certain point, we might just be giving our power away unintentionally to people who we don't fucking like and who don't deserve it, but we don't even realize we're fucking doing it. And so I want to talk about the difference between like hate watching someone and like hate stalking their social medias, and then just being genuinely like, what's going on with this person? Like, I don't know, let's just say like you're watching The Real Housewives and you don't necessarily like the characters, the women on that show, but you're like, I'm kind of here for the drama. I'm kind of like keeping up with it. But it does not affect you in any way, shape, or form, and you're just like being a little bit nosy. There's a time and place for that, okay? I'm not saying we all need to be like perfect little saints, because me, myself, and I live for the drama. That's why I love Housewives and reality TV, because it's not my drama. I don't like my like real life drama. That being said, I have been guilty of like hate watching people before, and then I realized I'm literally giving away my energy. Even if these people don't fucking know me, but I have a genuine dislike for them, then like I'm still giving them my energy for no fucking reason. And it's worse if you do know them. And if they know you don't like them and then you're like hate watching their shit, you're really giving them their energy. And people are probably doing that to you as well, but I just had to throw in there like that's been me before. I have to humble myself. Yeah. And I know that oftentimes this isn't coming from a place of like evil or anything like that, where like this person probably wronged me in some way or they did something that upset me. And I like to, see what they're doing. Have they changed at all? Or I'm checking to like prove myself right almost, that I was right for what I thought about them, or I was right for not wanting to speak to them, or whatever the case may be. And I get it. Like that's a human, normal thing to want to do. But trust me, when you mind your business, the universe has a funny way of showing you every once in a while. It'll kind of like show you like some kind of affirmation or check back up on those people without you even trying, that lets you know you made the right decision. Take a little hit or a big one, whatever tickles your peach. I'm gonna be honest with you. This one got me, because so I'm autistic and I take things very literally. I'm not saying I take things seriously. I take them literally. So like if you were to say like, yo, this bitch just like cussed me out. Okay, well in my head I'm thinking she literally cussed you out. And then if I found out later, you're like, oh, she was just kind of like being snippy with me or like rude with me. I'm like, well, so you lie like a rug. So that means when I'm like looking at shit, I take it seriously. If you're posting that you are a terrible person with terrible views and terrible opinions and a terrible heart, I'm gonna take that seriously. But I've realized some people are rage baiting you. It's not that they want a reaction from you, like they want you to say something to them. They just want to upset you. They know you're gonna be watching. So they want to post something that's going to not only irritate you, but keep you coming back to watch more in an irritating way. And this isn't just like celebrities and influencers who do this. This is bitches that you know who you might not fuck with. So don't take the bait. And then also, if you stop consuming their content out of like hate watching or whatever, and then they keep rage baiting, you've kind of turned the tables, right? So they before had all the control. You were giving them their power. You were going to their page. You were feeding into that negativity and that cycle that they were putting out with their rage bait. Now that you're not doing it, they're basically posting for you. They're basically posting rage bait so that you will see it and have a reaction, but then you're like never seeing it. And then they're going to realize that eventually, then they're just giving you all their power. It's a bit of a power play switch. You see what I'm talking about? Also, not that I'm saying like you need to have all the power. I'm just saying like, don't give them yours. And then it'll be funny when you stop, they're probably going to end up giving you theirs. I'm overthinking how I just said that. I don't want to seem like I'm like a fucking dictator, like you have all the power. Oh my God, take a hit, please. Anyway, I say all of this to say you do inspire people even if they don't say it to you. There's so many reasons they wouldn't say it, whether they're a fan and they just don't really like say that much, or if they're not a fan and they're like moving out of spite and like jealousy. Also, sometimes we are the drama, but just a little bit. Sometimes we just need to know when to fully remove ourselves from an equation, even in ways we might not realize that are giving away our power. And I say all of this from experience and like from wanting to have like connection and community, not from me trying to like educate you or scold you or tell you what the fuck is going on or how to live, because I surely don't know. That's all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.